Hey guys, my name is Kate, Knell, or Knell for short. I'm back at it again with the makeup tutorial. Today's makeup tutorial is going to be a pastel goth look, and it's going to be, of course, for dark skin because, you know, I'm a darkie. So I've been getting compliments from this look from my friends personally because whenever I put on makeup, I have to put on one of my wigs, and it's usually the pink one, and along with the pink wig, I wear black lipstick, and people just think I'm goth from some reason, or like hardcore, alternative, whatever you want to call it, when in reality it's kind of my interpretation of Korean beauty with the addition of black lipstick and a pink wig. So friends, be ready. And with that, let's start. First, what I like to do is I like to prime my face. I actually use two, and they're both by Hard Candy because I really love it and they don't test on animals. The first primer I'm using is Dark Spot Corrector, so it corrects dark spots, especially if your face is two-toned, that or if you just got sunburnt really bad and your face is now dark. Wait, I don't think it corrects that, but you get what I'm trying to say. And this one, it's the ultra light formula, and it basically is supposed to even your skin tone. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put on two primers, but it works for me. So this should make our makeup stay on a little bit longer throughout the day. So before we start, I'd like to use the Correcting Concealer by NYX, and for this one I'm going to be using the pink one, which is in the corner right here. And what it does is basically what concealer does: conceal your dark spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pink concealer and put it all over my face, since my face is two-tone. When you're all done, your face should look ashy and not white face, okay? We're not racist here. You can still see that it's not entirely blended out, so we're going to go ahead and blend it with our hand. Hey, I'm Michael Jackson. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a dark BB cream. And you can use foundation, you can use tinted moisturizer, it doesn't matter as long as it's your skin tone. And what I'm using is Flower BB cream, because the bottle is so cute, and I'm just going to be painting it on just like paint. This is number BB4 and it's dark basically, and it's my skin tone, and I really like it because to me it's as close as Korean BB cream that I'm going to get, but like when it goes on it feels like powder. My hair was kind of getting in the way, if you know what I mean. So now we're going to go ahead and highlight our face. And so what I use for highlighting is basically the same thing but a lighter shade. So this is a skin tone lighter, so you can go ahead and use a light concealer, a light foundation, anything. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this with the same brush, but this time we're gonna apply it to, you know, normal places, under our eyes and the bridge of our nose, our forehead, our chin, our cheeks, you know, places where you're supposed to highlight. So when you guys have marked that, you can go ahead and blend it in. Usually I have a beauty blender, the little sponge thing, but I saw this brush the other day and I'm pretty sure it said a concealer brush, and you know, it works better to me than the beauty blender. We went ahead and highlighted our face. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shade our face. So for the shading part, I just bought this the other day and it said it was new, and like usually I have trouble when shading my face, but not with this, not today. This is the contouring palette by Black Radiance. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the dark contour one, and with that I take an angled brush and we're going to go ahead and swipe this part, our temples, this part, our chin, wipe under here, then we're going to blend it in with a different brush. So now that we got that all blended in, we can go ahead and shade our nose, and we're going to go ahead and just like scope out our nose. So after you finish shading your nose, we're going to go ahead and take the highlight and go ahead and highlight our cheekbones and highlight our chin. So we're finished with the whole contouring thing. So now we're going to take some blush, and it can be a really dark kind of blush, or it can be a light red, and you want to just blush the apples of your cheek. So now that we contoured our face, all that's left is the eyes. So let's get started with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyeliner first. The reason why I put on my eyeliner first is because I know I'm going to mess up later. So if I put it on first to get the shape that I want, then I put on eyeshadow, and you know, you can kind of cover the eyeliner up with eyeshadow. So we have our basic shape, right? And we're just gonna go bam and go out with a wing. So now that we did that, I'm using a pencil eyeliner, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it under my waterline. So like I said, sometimes you do one eye better than you do the other one. So ignoring this eye completely, what we're gonna do for the eyeshadow is we're gonna take a lighter shade and we're gonna go ahead and dust it. It kind of looks like our skin tone, and that's what I want. It's just like a plain skin tone base. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smudge brush. I'm going to take a light purple and I'm going to blend it into the crease of my lid. So now we're going to take an even darker purple. I'm just loving the whole purple thing right now. And this is Fierce Effects by Hard Candy. Like I said, I love hard candy. We're going to blend it into the crease of the lid, but we're going to blend it kind of like into the outer corner of the lid. We're blending it just a little bit over so that you get that like kind of dusty effect look. Like that. Ooh. And then one more thing with the eyeshadow. So we're going to take a black and do the corner, the last bit of the corner. So now we're going to go ahead and try to fix my other eye, because you know I kind of ruined it. Like I said, everything can be fixed with eyeshadow. So now all I'm doing is adding the shadow that we started off for a base under my waterline. So now that we got our face makeup done, we want to go ahead and prep the eyelashes for some fake eyelashes. And what I'm using here is Love and Beauty by Forever 21. Go ahead and put on some eyelashes. I have red cherry eyelashes and they're D/008, and I love these because they have the diamonds in them. It's not the eyelashes, but my left eye does not like anything happening to it, so the corner of eyelashes keep coming up, and that's only because it keeps watering. But I like the way this looks. Last but not least, we have the lipstick, and it can be any shade of lipstick you want. I'm just using black. So now I add on my favorite wig. And there you have it, guys. This is my Pastel Goth look. I hope you like it, even though I'm prone to accidents. If you did like it, leave a piace and or comment telling me how I did or how I can improve this look. Bye. See you next time.